Welcome, everyone. Thanks for now the starting group for Orlando. Forward spots, it's Wagner and Banchero. Suggs out there with Desmond Bain. And it's Chase in at the 5 down low. And for the Pacers, Siakam is out there with Nesmith. Then there's Valentine. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
Back to Bain. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Halliburton looking around. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And it's G finishing it off.
And for a big man, Banchero does a lot well, especially moving without the ball. He's got excellent court awareness.
Nembhard, the pass to Valentine. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now, here's Suggs. They get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
First one falls for him. Mark, you know him well. The Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
And so he makes both from the line. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Halliburton inside the 3-point line. It's hauled in by the Magic. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And going back to last season, they really struggled for wins. And even against a team like this with comparable talent, they didn't manage 1 win in the season series.
Yeah, and you know they wanted to have a better showing against them. Maybe they can take a step in the right direction tonight, guys.
Now, here's Halliburton. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Nesmith can't get it to go.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Valentine passes to Nembhard. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Wagner outside. There's the lob to the hoop. And G with the stuff.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
The shot's good from Halliburton.
Really hard to stop his pull-up. Excellent J from Halliburton.
To the middle and stolen by Valentine. Halliburton on the wing. Now here's Valentine. Defense right on him. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Now, here's Suggs. Last game we saw him score 13. Wagner outside. Just 4 to shoot.
And look at Siakam outworking the offensive player, giving his all there to take away that shot.
To the paint. Haliburton outside. Indiana moving it around. Valentine kicks to Haliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Suggs with the ball. To halt the run, and he sinks the layup.
Really good concentration from Suggs there. Pretty good body control, too.
Siakam against Banchero. And stolen by Wagner. Bane looking around. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Well, how long does all of your off-season rest usually last you at the start of the regular season? Like, when do you start to really feel the games again?
You know, the fatigue comes at you fast, Kevin. So that rested feeling only lasts about a couple weeks. Nothing wears you out like playing NBA ball.
Check the NBA's top rebounders. Look at G, one of the game's best, second in the league.
And you can't win games without rebounding the basketball. That's what has made him such an important part of what they do.
Wagner, right side. Pass to Suggs. Wagner outside. Shot clock at 5. A kick out to Bane. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Another miss by Orlando. And here are the Pacers now. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. A shot by Nembhard, no good. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. 4-point game. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
And it's not easy to do, much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Here are the Magic now, following the score by Indiana. And here is Suggs. And it's denied. Wagner finds Banchero. Valentine grabs the board. Valentine's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he gets the bucket.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Here's Haliburton following the bucket by Orlando. Here's Nembhard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Paolo Banchero.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. A second-round draft pick in 2022, Clark Nembhard, is pretty impressive.
I might even categorize him as a surprise hit, if you will. He makes a huge impact out there when he's on the floor. And for somebody that was drafted in the second round, that's great value.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Wagner outside. Passes it to Chase. Now Wagner. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Valentine passes to Halliburton. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the jam by Valentine.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
Time for your Indiana Pacemates, everyone. Let's get excited.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at Orlando. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season. And checking out Indiana, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And right now for the Magic, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
And here is Siakam. After the three-pointer from Desmond Bane. Here's Halliburton. 26 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And not just the scoring. It was also how fierce he was on defense, grabbing 3 steals on the night as well.
G dishes to Banchero. Here's Wagner. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
Here's Valentine. No dice from the high post. The Magic trail by 3. To the inside. Suggs. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Assist goes to
6 points for Jalen Suggs.
Boy, that's just the toughness basket by Suggs right there. Remember now, this young man was an all-state football player in high school.
Good.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. And he banks in the layup.
Wagner looking fearless against the contact that time. Expected it and played through it in attack mode.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
A moment now to see the numbers for G. He's putting up about 28 points a game. 12 rebounds and just over 3 blocks. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Magic trail by 3. Banchero, right side. Count that bucket.
That is a terrific move. Banchero, ball on the string, showing no mercy.
The drive by Siakam. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Siakam's got his second basket of the game. Wagner outside. And finished off by Wagner.
Good decision that time by Wagner, taking it straight line to the rim. The defense had no chance to stop it.
Pass to Nembhard. Now here's Nesmith. No good that time. Nice defense from Wagner. Bane inside the three-point line. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Valentine passes to McConnell. It's stolen by G. And now Orlando on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Let's see some of the numbers here for T.J. McConnell. Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And it's tied up with that one. And Indiana making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Mo Wagner's checked in for G. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Black's subbed in for Bane. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Indiana's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now, here's McConnell. D right on him. Here's Valentine, and the jam by Valentine.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Pacers making the shot. There's the pass to Wagner. Shot clock at 6.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
You know, he's gifted with incredible length. Isaac is almost a footer. 7 feet, that is, so he should pile up the block shots.
Now, here's Wagner. 26 points for him last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Here's Siakam. After the basket by Franz Wagner. Yep, that one goes. Siakam's got 6.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Black. Good D by Siakam.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Orlando moving the ball around. And finish off by Wagner.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Wagner against Siakam. And Valentine gets it to go on the assist by Siakam. 14 points for the Beast. Lobbed up there for Isaac. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And so quick off the ground is Isaac. I mean, a huge target for his teammates when he's looking for that lob.
McConnell passes to Valentine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Pacers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, they've taken a huge step forward at the free throw line this season, especially when you compare it to last season. They're a completely different team in that area.
That's good from Valentine. The Magic making a switch here. So he gets them both.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Pacers lead by 3. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. Getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
On the court for Orlando, they've got Black. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Wagner. Then it's Franz Wagner, and it's Jones in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Wagner. 6 to shoot. Pass to Isaac. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Tuesday, they'll head home and take on the Toronto Raptors. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Denver Nuggets.
And you know for that matchup with Charlotte, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. Count it. Good. Jones has got his first points of the night. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Shepard. He's covered by Banchero. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Halliburton for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Here's Jones. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, nice strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And often players want to discuss calls with the officials, but Greg, what was your approach with those conversations with referees?
Kevin, well, it depended on the conversation, but at the end of the day, you realize they've got a job to do just like you do, and you try to keep it as respectful as possible and yet still be able to get your point across.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. He's off on the second.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Here's Valentine, and once again off the mark by Indiana.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jump.
Jones, no luck.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Jones, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Lobbed up there for Isaac. No good, shot missing. The Pacers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Shepard, the pass to Siakam. Now here's Valentine. Not a lot of room, and it's blocked. Outside, Jones. Passes to Banchero. Over Halliburton. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got it all tied up now for the match.
Now that's impressive. Banchero showing you he can do damage from the mid-range too.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
And team strategy, closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Changes here for the Pacers. Williams, he's checked in for Valentine. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Here's Shepard. Hasn't made one yet. Dishes it to Williams. McConnell in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Over Jones. And it's sent back by Isaac. Toppin, good. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. And the foul on Obi Toppin.
Obi Toppin.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Banchero outside. It's stolen by Mathurin. Now here's Mathurin, the fast break chance. Williams trying to break free. Mathurin, good. And now a 5-point Indiana lead.
Mathurin doing a nice job making himself a target with the quickness he has in transition.
So Clark, with his talent and upside, the future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all three levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with a maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the duck if you've got it.
But, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Here's Jones. Pass to G. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Now, here's McConnell. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And don't forget about his assists. His playmaking was as good or better than his scoring. He was in complete control out there.
McConnell against Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's McConnell. And he banks in the lane.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Orlando, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. And it's Banchero missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Here's Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Benedict Mathurin. The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And so Jones nails both of them. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's McConnell. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Now here's Jones. 7 points in the game. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Here's McConnell. It's deflected. 4-on-3 break. And the foul on Obi Toppin. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Then for the Magic, Franz Wagner's checked in for Isaac. Bane comes in for Black. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Jones. Banchero against Siakam. Now Suggs. He's got 8, sinks the triple.
Suggs has that kind of ability from behind the arc now. Very efficient from deep.
Here's Halliburton. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8. 8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
Now, here's Suggs. 11 points in the game. Banchero, right side. Pulls from the top of the key, and again, it's Orlando converting.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Nembhard, guarded by Bane. No coverage that time. Nesmith has got his first 3 points of the game.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Down low, and G with the stuff.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
And you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And the Pacers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And assists, and they're in the top half of the league in free throw shooting. Something they definitely like to improve upon, but right now they're getting by.
Their assist ranking is worth another mention. They've got some great distributors. It lets them run, Greg, a system where ball movement is key. Now, here's Siakam. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Chase, in it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Wagner against Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for the Pacers. Wagner, right side. Suggs passes to Chase. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. Jump ball call.
And the Pacers with possession here. Indiana's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Nembhard's shot is good. Nembhard's got 8 points.
And the all-around game of Siakam is so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And the pass to Suggs. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second three-pointer of the game.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. Misses the 3.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Count it. Halliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Outside, Bane. Here's Suggs. It's rebounded by Nesmith.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Halliburton inside the three-point line. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul. Franz Wagner. Second personal foul.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. Think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
One shot.
That's good from Halliburton. Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Orlando Magic is rolling out with some long and rangy athletes. He got some size and the foundations of an identity.
2 minutes.
One scout recently said, everyone talks about playing positionless basketball, but they're the only ones who have really said, what the heck, let's do it. Kevin?
They've got a type, don't they, David? Thank you. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Siakam. Here's Nesmith. Shoots over Wagner. Nesmith can't get it to go.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from it.
Here's Halliburton. The Magic getting the bucket. Wide open look. And he connects with the jumper. Halliburton's got 13 points in just this quarter.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Wagner passes to Chase. It's blocked. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Here's Halliburton. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Now here's Banchero. He's coming off a 13-point game against Chicago.
And his scoring is going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Halliburton. Chase. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively. What pleased you about the team's effort?
Our pace is good. You know, we're making a good effort defensively, but they're starting to hit some shots, so we're going to have to keep it tightened up.
We'll see what happens as the game continues. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? Tyrese Halliburton led the way in the first half. He had 23 points and 2 assists. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times the momentum was sliding, getting the timely rebound really lifted. Strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Please give a big round of applause.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Siakam is out there with Nesmith. Then there's Valentine. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Pacers 5. To the inside. Siakam passes to Halliburton. Indiana moving it around. Here's Valentine. Got a piece of it. Outside, Payne. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. Here's Halliburton. Passes it to Nembhard. Siakam, right side, makes the most of the high percentage shot. Siakam's got 12 points in the game.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Suggs. Now, here's Halliburton. He's guarded closely. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Halliburton for the tie, and it's Suggs missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And Orlando has possession. Following the score by Indiana. They get it back. Here's Banchero. He ports it again. You've got to have a better effort against him.
Sending back everything.
Siakam finds Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Got a hand on it.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Siakam. That's good. And it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. The Magic trail by 4. Wagner with it. 10 points for him. Banchero outside. And his offensive struggles continue.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
That one good for 2. And that's now 20 points for the Beast.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Suggs for the 3. Offensive rebound. Buries it down low. 24 points for G.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
From the arc, Connects from three-point range. And the Pacers lead by 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The pass to Bane. Wagner with it. Over Neesmith. It's rebounded by Tyrese Haliburton. And here is Neesmith. He has 6. Back to Valentine. Up and in on the way. Valentine's got the lead up to 9 now for the Pacers.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Tim. They need his points, and he's producing.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. And these days, you know, Clark, the trade for a star player takes a stockpile of draft picks, doesn't it?
Well, that seems to be the one way you can assure yourself of getting a proven star somewhere in the area of his prime. You know, and it doesn't always work out for both parties. Teams typically, in that case, would have to mortgage a bit of their future to get a player of that caliber. So it is tilted towards more risk than reward in most of those scenarios.
In for Indiana.
And how about the numbers here for Valentine? Averaging 25 points per, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now, here's Siakam. Outside for Haliburton. Here he goes. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle. That's good from Banchero on the assist by Bane. Banchero's got 8.
Getting it done in the paint. Banchero using his big frame to carve out space inside.
Here's Haliburton. A stupendous finish in traffic. Haliburton's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Pacers. Banchero against Siakam. Banchero inside. Good on the shot. He's got 10.
Very few can go mano-a-mano with Banchero inside. He got the best of the defender this time.
Mathurin passes to Haliburton. Lets it go from deep. Here's Valentine. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Valentine's got 8 here in the quarter. Here's Banchero. 10 points for him. The dish to G. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
That free throw good from G. Jones checked in for Orlando. hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Pacers leading by 8. Pass to Mathurin. And here is Nesmith. Off target with his 3.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Now here's Jones. He's got 9. Kicks it to G. And the shot goes down. G's got 27 points. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Now here's Valentine. Defense is right there. Over G. G with the rebound. G's the Magic trail by 6. Outside, Bain. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's G finishing it off.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And it's Jones with the ball for Orlando. Knocks it loose and stolen by Siakam. Over in the corner, Mathurin. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Bain. Jones looking for an opening. Banchero inside. He's covered by Halliburton.
Banchero just attacking the rim. Going up over the defense that time.
Jones against Halliburton. Off target from outside.
The defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Siakam, good.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy Pete.
Now, here's Wagner. He's tightly guarded. Over Nesmith. And it's Wagner missing. Pacers leading by 4. Nesmith, the pass to Siakam. Now, here's Nesmith. Passes to Mathurin. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Mathurin's got 7.
Quick thinking from Mathurin there. Excellent. Rising up and capitalizing off the catch.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
The loudest sections get t-shirts. Let me hear you.
He's checked in for Halliburton. And a change for the Magic. Jalen Suggs is checked in for Wagner. G dishes to Jones. Throws it up high. And G with the stuff.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's McConnell. The Magic getting the bucket. Pass to Nesmith. Back to Mathurin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots. The wing jumper off target. The Magic trail by 5. So the wing on the left. Suggs passes to Chase. Outside, Jones. From 20 feet out, Banchero, that's good. And now just a 3-point Pacer lead.
My goodness, how about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
A shot by McConnell, no good. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Indiana's gone 6 of 12 from outside, a very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. McConnell against Jones. Nesmith, the pass to Mathurin. He kicks it to Valentine. Rebound by the Magic. G's got his 16th rebound on the night. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
You know, Banchero's difficult to match up with because of his versatility, especially when he's aggressively looking to score.
It's his first trip to the line.
And his average at the line stands at about 79% right now, so solid numbers in that department.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who could really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Williams comes in for Valentine. Halliburton subbed in for Nesmith. That one drops. He ties it up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Siakam passes to Mathurin. Feeds it to Suggs. Good ball movement here by the Magic. G, no good. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And finished off by Siakam.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. You got to throw it his way.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. And there's the pass to Bain. The 3-pointer is right on target. Bain's got 12 points in the game.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Here's Halliburton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the stripe. You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And the first one at the line is good.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
Halliburton hits them both. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Jones. Payne for 3. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
3 points.
Jones has got his 5th assist in this one. Halliburton outside. Seconds left. He lays it in. Halliburton's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
It's a tie game in Indiana. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
104.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Every minute counts, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Suggs. G is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in at the 1.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Aston Emma to the right side. 5 to shoot. Takes it inside, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 3. Passes it to Chase. Valentine grabs the board.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
So it's Orlando now. The Pacers making the shot. Here's Suggs. And Banchero passes to Suggs. The long distance 3 is built. Suggs has got 19 points.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment.
A shot by McConnell, no good.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
The line for 1.
One shot.
And that one falls for Jones. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. The 11-footer. It's hauled in by the Magic. Suggs has got his 4th rebound in this one. Teardrop shot, and it's Jones laying it in. And it's a 3-point Magic lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jones against McConnell. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. It's blocked.
The whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Orlando making some changes. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Banchero. Franz Wagner comes in for Bain. And Blacks subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Here's G. Fades away. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. There's Valentine. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Valentine's got 10 points in just the second half. Orlando leading. Outside, Jones puts it up from 12. Pacers with the rebound.
He's got a nice feel for the crossover, but you still have to finish it off.
And stolen by Wagner. Here's Chase. Basket counts. 35 points for G.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Isaac with the ball. And it's Toppin picking him up.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. McConnell passes to Toppin. Here's Nembhard. Isaac with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Yes, that goes in. G's got the lead up to 7 now for Orlando.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Jones. The Pacers making the shot. Wagner from long range. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Wagner always a threat from downtown, and I love the efficiency and solid mechanics of his shooting stroke.
Here's McConnell. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He dishes it to Jones. Sweet little floater. And now it's a 10-point Magic lead.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Nembhard. And the champ by Valentine.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
And it's the Pacers with the ball. The Magic hitting the bucket. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Magic ball.
Orlando leading by 10. Wagner, right side. Jones, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense has taken a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Jones, no luck. Pacers trail by 7. Now the pass to McConnell. Back to Valentine. McConnell in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Here comes your Indiana Pacers.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, G.
Well, I tell you, it's been so much fun watching him do his thing out here. I mean, the game is looking effortless for him, and he's riding that wave of confidence and momentum, which has allowed him to completely take over and dominate.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. Now, Coach challenged him. He said, this goes beyond this game. Show me how much heart you have for the season. Fight until the final buzzer. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Valentine kicks to Halliburton. They get the rebound. Neesmith, and he uses the glass on the lane.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
That's to Banchero. Now Bane. It's rebounded by Indiana. Valentine's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Fires from way outside, and it's Halliburton missing. Orlando leading by 7. Chase the pass to Wagner. He lobs it up, and G with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Here's Halliburton following the bucket by Orlando.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Wagner kicks to G. Outside, Bane. Here's Chase. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. G's got 41. Halliburton outside. To the paint. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Now the feed to G. And stolen by Valentine. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Nembhard. And it's off from three-point range.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Desmond Bane. And it's Halliburton missing.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
2 points. That one goes.
Timeout.
And now an 11-point Orlando lead.
Love when Wagner looks to set his guys up. This kid's a versatile swingman.
Timeout called the Pacers. Gee, really making a difference here.
Man, he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Siakam's checked in.
Amazing. Thanks, everybody.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. 11-point game. Shoots from 14. And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Magic leading by 11. Now, Wagner.
2 minutes remaining.
Inside, Chase. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. G's got 45 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Dishes it to Banchero. Now, here's Suggs. He's covered by Halliburton. The pass to Nembhard. Back to Valentine. Yep, it counts. Valentine's got 32 points in the game.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Pass to Wagner. Plenty of space. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Passes it to Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. Guarded by Bane. Pocket 6. Siakam passes to Nesmith. Sinks the three-pointer. Nesmith has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Wagner kicks to Suggs. 44 seconds left in the game. And it's good for 2. And the Magic lead by 10.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Here's Siakam. Great defense that time from Banchero. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and G with the stuff.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Third team foul. At the line, for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton.
That's good from Halliburton. Now, here's Wagner. And so it's Orlando winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.